Extraordinary, what's going on, guys? Hey, we're gonna do another creator clan spotlight here. It's gonna be awesome. It's from Itzu, the one and only Itzu. He did visit the clan back in May when we perfected the CWL and did another spotlight. Him and Carbon Bolt did, and I just wanted to personally thank Itzu for coming by and sharing his clan spotlight that he did of Just Ordinary. This was obviously, like I said in the last video about this event, it was just such an important time in Just Ordinary's history. And it's actually funny, this Legion Kings that's in here, as I'm recording it, we're finishing up the CWL for January, and that Legion Kings in there, we actually matched them. They got demoted to Champs 2, and we matched them in our Champs 2 clan. They did win the league. They did a really good job, and they perfected us and the number 2 team in Champs 2 and just did a very good job. But anyway, fun fact, as I'm doing these spotlights, that clan was in our Champs 2 clan that we matched. So super funny and small world, how things turn around and happen like that. But yeah, they're back in Champs 1, so Legion Kings. I also saw they announced like their esports roster, which is who we played against. So yeah, I'm sure they're going to have some good things going towards them. Yeah, this is just another awesome replay. I really enjoyed Itzu coming to the clan, especially with some of the spotlights that he has. And then obviously got to show off the Just Ordinary jersey again. It's been a while. Had to break it out of the storage in the basement, but I'm happy to be wearing it again. And it's like that really cool fabric too, so I can take this running. It's like that. It breathes really well, keeps you warm, cool, whatever you need. And I got a big Just Ordinary unicorn on it, so I think I'm gonna be repping this in my race that I'm doing in May, so that's gonna be fun. Just a few months out. I hope you guys are still training. No video on running right now because it is currently single digits here in Colorado right after a snowstorm. So and honestly, typically I do like running out in the snow and whatever the seasons are, but it's a little slick. It's a little slick, and it's just not worth going out there and getting hurt. But I'm making up the miles. It only puts me out like a day, and then I'm gonna make up the miles. So hold yourself accountable. So be prepared to see another running and clashing video come soon. And that video, I called out Cody, and he responded. He'd been doing CrossFit. He's been running. Another runner in Just Ordinary, Des. She runs every day down in Florida. So yeah, we're advocating for the fit gamer. That's what it's about. So yeah, Itzu highlighted a few other replays than what Carbon Finn did back when he did his recap. So these are just going to be super awesome to watch and enjoy. In the meantime, I'm going to talk about some other moves in Just Ordinary. We're still waiting to hear on what our plan is for esports. So stay on the lookout for that. That'll be coming up soon. And then also, we are finishing up our CWL, as I mentioned. We're actually in the last 30 minutes of the final day. The enemy team had held the majority of their hits. We failed 3 attacks, a 99, a 96, and then a 80-something, high 80s, I believe. And the enemy has 2 fails as of right now, so this is precious time that I'm missing on seeing what the outcome is of Just Ordinary. We've won 6 out of 6 days. One of the 2 stars that the other enemy team did was like a mid-70s, so we'll win off percent. We just need them to fail one more, just one more. And they have 5 hits remaining, so I'm going to do a whole CWL recap, and maybe I'll even do the last couple minutes on recording just to see the last attacks and show you guys. But very successful CWL. A few not upsets, but internal upsets. Some of our members, we kind of had, me personally, I did a terrible CWL. I was not good. I was not in the zone. I'm changing my strategies right now. That's going to be another video coming out. I'm doing that Grand Champ Charge Dragon attack. I will say that there's a lot of little variables in that attack that really help where you're at in the success of that. The most consistent thing that I found with using the Stone Slammer in that, and I'll get into this on another tutorial, but the most consistent thing that I found is like the Stone Slammer is time fails, okay? So I was watching Stars, some of his attacks that he's doing in Legend League, and he's using the Siege Barracks with the super minions inside, and I think that's, I've gone, I think, 10 for 10 using that strategy. So definitely pays off. I'm a really big fan of it. So definitely want to try that. I will do a tutorial on that soon coming up, and then we will kind of discuss what the future attacks are going to be. But yeah, super successful CWL. A lot of people, I mean, you see it a lot. It's the Root Rider strat, the one that Kartik's been using. Cynthia was using a lot of the hero heavy attacks, and then the super loons, and then he went into some other Root Riders attacks, all the big names, and then you got Dova the Greeks that are in our clan. They're really good on air attacks, so it's just kind of you got to pick your niche and roll with it. You got to learn it, you got to figure it out, you got to keep going. Excuse the ring notifications. Forgot to put my phone on Do Not Disturb again for the video. It's so annoying. I'm probably gonna get a phone call too. I'm gonna have to decline it. So anyway, Ghost on this attack, man. Ghost is one of my favorite players, pro players for sure. He's also bringing an account with Just Ordinary for the meantime to do some wars, I believe. He's got an account in us right now. So come end of CWL in the next 20 minutes, we're gonna do a little recap video on the outcome. And then we're going to spin our wars and see where we go. We got a lot of people in the clan right now, a couple of new recruits that we're going to give a couple tryouts for and kind of see what their potential is. And hopefully they're going to be good additions to the clan, just like the majority of people have been over the last year. Yeah, this is such a incredible time in Just Ordinary's past. Especially the wars that were like this close, like 44, 43 versus 45s. I mean, that's just, they're so fun to watch because you're getting into them and you're just like, any little minute detail could change the outcome of it, and it really makes an impact. So good times. Yeah, let me know, guys. I want to hear, did you use any of my bases that I sent out in that YouTube video? And if so, how did they turn out? I had a lot of success with them. A lot of success, actually. A lot of 1-stars. I was running some anti 2-stars against Legend League all the way down to CWLs and other wars, and they were super successful. So I hope you guys had the same luck. And that's ultimately what it boils down to, is the luck aspect, right? It's who matches you. Are they a good attacker? You can't stop a good attacker, right? If a good attacker finds your base, it is what it is. I'm sorry, I hate to break it to you, but you're probably going to get tripled. But if it's a bad attacker, it's luck. That's strictly all that it is luck. So I hope that you had good luck with those bases, and hope that you attacked well. Just Ordinary, we promoted 2 Champs 3 clans to Champs 2, Savage Elite, No Limit, and then our War Worthy stayed in Champs 2, and then we had 2 Champs 1 clans that both stayed in Champs 1. One was Just Ordinary, the other one was Warlock, and the Warlock one, that was a tough team. I kind of talked about it last time, but we matched Riga Torres in that esport team. Troc Paris was in it, Fotini, Tovin, or Vinto, Votin, that's what his name is. Some just super, and then Inquisition, their official team with SG in it, Synchronic Gaming. They had, it was a try-hard league, man. It was very, very hard. And I'm happy that Warlock, Just Ordinary in Warlock just didn't demote, because, there's a ton of pro players in that league, and I'm just happy that we turned out. And you know what the best part about it is this clan called John the Lovers, and I actually have never heard of them or their clan, but they actually beat, it was just such a super messed up CWL. You get these CWLs where, the go-to number 1 team is playing and they lose to one team, and then the new front runner loses to a different team, and then the new front runner loses to a different team. So no clan won all of the days except for John the Lovers. Right now we have 1 attack left. We're at 41 stars with infinity left. That will put us at 44. Right now we have the percent because they failed 1. They actually failed 2, but they have the percent. So if we fail this one and get a lower percent, then we'll lose against John and Lovers, and we will be their only loss for the whole CWL, which boosts Just Ordinary's placing up. It's funny how all these things trickle. The more Champs 1 clans you're on, the better chance that one of your teams is going to be higher up on the list, and you have a chance for an upset, right? So, I think Infinity can pull it off, get us a triple, and then that'll boost Just Ordinary's rank a little bit higher because John and Lovers hasn't lost one yet, and they've averaged like pretty good stars, like anywhere from 45 to 43. I think they had a couple lower days, like 42. But yeah, it was just very competitive, which is what we love. We thrive on competition. We tied 2 wars and lost on percent. So I mean, we like. The Rigatores team, we tied 44 to 44 stars, but we lost on percent. So it's super unfortunate, but we had a lot of fun in it. Itzu's video is coming to an end, so I hope you enjoyed this clan spotlight. Such an instrumental time and important time in Just Ordinary's history. The first ever Perfect CWL, and it was featured by the one and only Itzu, which just means a lot to us in the clan. So I appreciate your time. Let's get ready for the next video in the CWL recap.
As well, trying to have the best chance in your own clan war league or clan wars from now.